Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton, and it is time for another edition of Angel Sudsy Recap, where we delve into the world of daytime I like how I do that with my hands. Whoosh! Where we delve into the world of daytime television and do a few reality shows on the side as I spit all over my lips. And one of the daytime shows that we're doing is General Hospital. But before we get into GH, which you know I love me some GH. I've been watching GH since 1978, so I'm very well. Oh, did I get something? Some food in my teeth? I just had dinner. So, I started my diet today, and I shaved. Although I did cut myself shaving. It's a little cut right there. It was a big old scab, but now it's healed a little bit. So, the diet actually, it's a lot of prep. It's a lot of work, just like I thought it would be. But it wasn't that bad. The workout killed me. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. It's fine though. I got through it. I did it. I got through it. So this is just day one. So as we get further on, you'll see me lose more and more weight, and I'll be skinnier and skinnier, or buffer and buffer. Who knows? Whatever. I just want to lose this fat. That's all. I don't care if I get super skinny. I don't care if I get super ripped and yoked. I just want to lose this fat because I want to look nice for my trip to Japan. So I'm very excited about that. Okay, and I had dinner, so I'm sorry. I totally had a little bit of food in my teeth. I'm sorry, that's so gross. Okay, so, and I'm working on some projects, but these are more personal projects. They're more like family stuff, so I'm very excited about that. But that's all I'm going to say about that for now. We're way in the beginning stages, but it's gonna be cute. You know, I like me some cute shit, so it's gonna be cute. Okay. All right. Having said that, General Hospital. First of all, I have to say that I'm going to Nancy Lee Grahn, who plays Alexis. She's having a breakfast in Glendale, where I'm from. And I'm going to be going to that. So I'm very excited about that. Hopefully I'll be able to take some pictures, but if not, that's fine too. We'll see. Either way, you know I'm going to tell you all about it, right? So let's talk about Alexis. So Alexis this week, before we even get into Alexis, I have to give major props to Nicholas Bechtel, who plays Spencer Cassadine, because he carried a lot of storyline this week on his shoulders, and he's a little kid, right? Now, he's not a newbie, right? Like the chick that plays Charlotte, she's relatively new, right? But Spencer's been on the show for a while, so he's kind of got the groove, and I'm telling you, this week he was. So next week, when Soap Opera Digest comes out, I hope that they make him the performer of the week, because he really was. He was. Out of all 4 shows, he was the performer of last week. He did a really good job. Because there are some times when Spencer's a little bit bratty, a little bit annoying, but now we see he's got a real purpose, and his purpose is he's going to make Valentine pay, and he's going to do it the legal way. So he gets Alexis to be his lawyer. Now, we don't know if he's paying Alexis or not. He might be paying her on contingency, because Valentine's like, oh, you're going to lose your law license for taking advantage of a young child. Bitch, how do you know she's even charging him? She could be doing this pro bono just to see Valentine squirm, right? It doesn't, that was a big leap on his part. And for someone who's very smart, that was kind of stupid, to be honest with you, right? And she served in the papers, and this is the Alexis that we all love. I love lawyer Alexis. That's why I was so kind of trepidatious about having Nora Buchanan on the show, but Nora did a really good job on the show, actually, so I don't have an issue with it anymore. I thought she did a really good job. But yeah, I was a little concerned because Alexis is such a good job in the courtroom, and we've already got another lawyer with Diane, who's also great as well. And then we've got Scotty Baldwin, who's a lawyer, and now we've got Nora. I mean, there's a lot of lawyers in that town, right? Isn't that crazy? It's supposed to be some small, upstate New York town close to the Canadian border, and they've got all these lawyers. You know, I get that they have a lot of like doctors and nurses. I understand that because it's called General Hospital, right? So I get that a lot of the action takes place in a hospital. But, you know, damn, a lot of shit takes place in the courtroom too, I guess. Damn. Okay. So I told you last week that Steve Burton is coming back to the show. I don't know how the hell they're going to do that. I really don't. So I'm just curious. I can't wait to see. So we'll see. We'll find out. You know, I'll be watching to see him on the show. I'm thinking it has to do with Sunny. Oh God. Okay, so we saw Jocelyn. Now Jocelyn's getting a little bit more front burner story, because she's upset that that Sunny had her dad deported and can't come back to the U.S. and now he has to work in Dubai for 6 months because he can't do business in America. So she's like really hateful towards Sunny. And they switched out Oscars. Okay, so Oscar is the boy that she was at the party with, and he was drinking and so was she, and I'm sure it was probably like beer or wine coolers. It probably wasn't like hard liquor or anything, but they're like way underage, or like 14. So obviously, I would be upset if I was a parent too, if my 14-year-old was drinking. But I mean, let's be real. It's not like she was downing Everclear, right? Okay, so the guy at the party was one Oscar, and then this week there was a completely different Oscar. So I was like, okay, all right. But I like this new Oscar. I mean, the first Oscar was cute, but he looked really young. This one looks slightly older. So it kind of makes more sense that she would be after this kid, because he looks a little older. And I will say that the kid did a really good job, because basically what happened was they were at Lila's Kids, which is what they're now calling this, the one outdoor set that they have, which is fine. Listen, I'm okay with that. So they're at Lila's Kids, and Sunny comes up and wants to talk to her. He's never met Sunny. He doesn't know who the hell... I mean, he knows who Sunny is, but he doesn't know what he looks like or anything. So he says he wants to talk to her, and Justin's like, no, I don't want to talk to you. And he's like, she said she doesn't want to talk to you. You better back up. And then he takes his phone, and this is brilliant, because I would have never thought of this, and it is brilliant. He's like, okay, I'm recording now, so now I want to see you tell her that, I'm going to get on camera you trying to molest us, you pervert. I mean, it was genius. Brilliant. Brilliant. And even Sunny was like, that was really good, kid. FYI, don't ever do that again, but that was really good. And that was actually pretty fucking cool. That was pretty cool, because I enjoy the message that Sunny was getting across. I like that you stuck up for Jocelyn, but don't do that again to me. It was cool. That was cool. Because once she told him who Sunny was, he was like, oh shit. Like, I just signed my own death warrant. No, he didn't, but it was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. Nina. Oh, Nina. Nina is a hot mess. Hot mess express. Listen, I love Nina. And I have been with her. I've been with her when she was dating Franco. I've been with her when she was dating, when she was married to Valentine even. So we need to get Nina a real man. Who on the show? Oh, maybe Nina could get together with Griffin, right? Although that's my answer to everyone, is throw Griffin at them. I was like, ooh, maybe Alexis and Griffin can get together. Ooh, maybe Nina and Griffin can get together. I want to see Griffin with some chick. And not Claudette. Sorry, I thought she was a big snooze fest. So, nothing against the actress. I just thought that part was just awful. So, next week, they did show some previews of next week. And they did show that Spencer basically tells Charlotte that Valentine killed his father, right? But what Spencer hasn't said, I don't even know if Spencer even knows this, but that, Valentine was allegedly behind the murder of Claudette as well. So I'm hoping that he tells her that too, because she's not going to give a shit about Nicholas Cassadine. She didn't know Nicholas. She doesn't know anything about Nicholas. She doesn't care about Nicholas. But Claudette gave birth to her, and even though she's not her biological mother, she would still, be upset that her mother was taken out by her papa. Right? So I would definitely be curious to see how that plays out. Anyways, I want to say thank you so much for logging on today. I do appreciate it. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Angel Benton. You can hashtag GH to talk General Hospital, or you can hashtag RHOP to talk Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm actually watching the reunion right now, the last bit. Thank God. And then next week, you can hashtag RHOAKL for the Real Housewives of Auckland, because that has its season premiere this Saturday at noon. Stupid ass time slots. This is ridiculous. But keep watching my show and you'll get your updates on the Real Housewives of Auckland. I'm excited. I'm all in with that. I'm all in. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Oh, and you can also hit that little subscribe button on my YouTube channel and get my videos sent to your inbox every single day. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for logging on today. Have a wonderful time. Peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.